The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, and Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State are divided over the future of the party's national chairman, Iyorchia Ayu. Nigeria News reports that while the Rivers governor wants the former Senate president out, Atiku wants him to remain for the 2023 general elections. Allies of Wike are pushing for the ouster of Ayu so the PDP can elect a new chairman from the southern part of the country. They recall that during the election of Ayu as chairman, the leaders had agreed that the former Senate president from Benue State would resign if a northern presidential candidate emerged. Wike's camp is now insisting that Iyorchia Ayu's resignation would address the lopsidedness in the PDP hierarchy. Atiku, Walid Jibrin, PDP Board of Trustee Chairman, and the next in line to Ayu, Deputy National Chairman, North, Umar Damagum, are all from the northern region. A source had told Premium Times that Wike had told Atiku during a visit after the PDP presidential primary that Senator Iyorchia Ayu needed to step down. The source said, during the visit, Wike and Atiku held a private meeting, and it was Atiku who brought up the issue of his running mate. He told Wike that he had not made up his mind on the issue, and he asked Wike whether he would take it or nominate a person to take the slot. Wike told Atiku that he would need to consult with his people on the offer. Then Wike reminded Atiku of the agreement that Ayu would resign if a northerner won the primary. Atiku said he would discuss it with Ayu, but that both of them should keep the issue between them until he had persuaded the chairman to resign. Unfortunately, we later heard that Atiku told Ayu that Wike was demanding that he should be removed. When we heard that, we were surprised because by then Wike had not even told us that he had discussed the issue with Atiku. They are now arguing that Ayu should be allowed to stay on until after the election. They are playing games so that if Atiku loses, they will say it is unnecessary for Ayu to leave. That way, the South will continue to be marginalized in the party. Another source revealed that Wike was unhappy with Ayu after he visited Governor Aminu Tambuwa of Sokoto State, where he described the governor as the hero of the convention. Wike was angry with the chairman and said his statement to Tambuwa exposed his connivance in a conspiracy that denied him and the southern region of the PDP the ticket. It was out of that anger that he demanded Ayu's removal when Atiku visited him, the source said. Confusion as Wike wants Senator Ayu out, Atiku backs PDP chairman to remain. Politics is a game of interest. Seriously, this issue on ground didn't just start now. If we recall, during before PDP finally agreed on the zone to produce the next president of the country, this argument was there that there's no reason whatsoever that the ticket should go to the north, because we know obviously the chairman had already been picked. The chairman of the party, the national chairman of the party, Iyorchia Ayu, is from the north. And the argument there was that since the chairman is already known, there was even speculations at that time that since the chairman is already known and is from the north, that definitely the ticket is going to be thrown to the south, because it's been the practice of political parties that both the national chairman and the president don't have to be from the same zone. They have to come from different zones, not the same zone. So after the convention that saw the emergence of Iyorchia Ayu as the national chairman, everyone was like, yes, done. It's a done deal. It's settled. Presidency is going to the south. But it came as a shocker when PDP decided to throw the ticket open. And obviously, this was one thing Nyesom Wike was talking about then, that how is it that some persons are already purchasing forms when they don't know where the ticket will be thrown to? At that point, a lot of concerns were raised, but it looks like they all knew what they were doing. And the fact that Atiku had already purchased the form, there was no way they were going to say the ticket is to the south. The only way they would get out of that was to say the ticket was thrown open, and that was what they did. They threw the ticket open, and Atiku eventually won that primary. Now, after winning the primary, we know Nyesom Wike, governor of Rivers State, came second in that election. He really did well. Tambuwa stepped down for Atiku, and we know what that did to his vote, what that got him, the delegate, everything added to, I beg your pardon, to Atiku's vote. That was why Wike was lamenting that southern governors, southern delegates, they betrayed him because no one could do anything of such. Anyways, that has passed. Atiku visited Nyesom Wike immediately after winning the primaries, probably to be sure that Wike is not aggrieved on the same page. They will work together and support. And he even discussed the PDP slots. Wike confirmed that it was Atiku who offered him, and Wike said, "Yeah, let me go consult my people." Well, after that meeting, even in that meeting, the chairmanship slot was talked about. And Wike, it was said that Wike mentioned to Atiku Abubakar that now that you are now the presidential candidate of the party, both the presidential candidate and the national chairman cannot be from the same zone. So one person has to step down. IU has to be told to step down. And Atiku was like, don't worry, we'll walk around it. We'll see. Let me try and convince him. Let's not make this open. Let me try and convince him. Politics is a game of interest. Right now, the thing is turned around. It's not being mentioned that it's Wike who wants IU out, while Atiku is still supporting the chairman, that the chairman can remain, till after the election. But what the source is pointing out, that the game plan they are making here, that is just in case Atiku doesn't win. If Atiku doesn't win, then there will be no need for the PDP chairman to step down. There will be no need. But this party, the way they are going, they say they want to take over from APC, but the crisis, the confusion in the party, they are not united. Even the running mate slot has brought a lot of division. The picking of Okowa is still from the south. But the committee Atiku set up, that was one thing Benue State Governor said he was praying about. He said he doesn't know who he's going to support. He's still praying. He's seeking the face of God. 17 committee members were set up to choose a running mate. 14, I don't know how 3 is now higher than 14. 14 voted for Nyesom Wike. At the end of the day, the Atiku went back, and like Benue State Governor will say, that based in his own wisdom, he doesn't know what led to that decision, but Atiku went back and chose Ifeanyi Okowa. That has brought a lot of division, not just even from Wike. It's not just only Wike who is unhappy with that, even those that were part of that committee, because to them it felt like a slight. They wasted their time. What was the essence of setting up that committee? He would have just gone ahead to pick Okowa if he wanted to choose Okowa. Well, we'll see how all of this plays out, and leave us your take, guys. Thank you once again for staying tuned, and please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.